there. How's it going? I have a little story time. So probably 2 months ago, Mo ran out the door, our puppy, ran out the back door and was just barking so much, and there was nothing I could do to stop him. And I saw him running to one corner of our backyard and then backing up and then running forward and then backing up. And I maybe for a minute thought he was possessed. And so I decided to go out there because he had then incited a riot, and now all of the neighborhood dogs were barking. Mo is a bit of an instigator. He will run outside, bark once, run inside, and then all of the dogs are barking. And so to all of our neighbors, I apologize. So I went to go see what Mo was barking at. And I was like, Mo, stop, Mo. And I'm running up and I look where he's backing up from. And there is a very, very large dead crow in our backyard. Very large. I mean, like it felt big, like this big. And I panicked a little bit because I'm not a huge fan of birds, let alone no longer living birds. B, I was very sad for the crow, so I didn't know whether to like throw it some kind of burial ritual and I didn't even know I didn't know what to do. So naturally, I called Dami and like, there's a dead bird in our backyard. I don't know what to do. He was like, okay, I'm studying, but we'll handle it when I get home. And then Dami comes home and he still has to study, and he's like, you know what, we'll handle it in the morning. Let's just let the crow lie for the night. And I was like, oh my, okay, in the morning. And so clearly that wasn't fast enough for me. So I called my dad and I'm like, Dad, what do I do about this bird? And he explained some options that might be something I could do. So I decided, you know what, let's just sleep on it. We'll just figure it out in the morning. And so the next morning, I send Dami as my proxy to the backyard to look at the crow, and because I don't think he believed me and how big this crow was. And so he walked out into the backyard. He said, hey baby, where was it? And I said, it was, over there by that fern. It was under that fern. He said, there's no crow here. There's 100% a crow there. It was there yesterday. I saw it. I know there was a crow there. He's like, I don't see it. My first instinct was, some other kind of animal has taken the crow. And so, I say, okay, well, let's see, like there would be a part of the crow left if an animal had, perhaps decided to complete the circle of life. And so we're looking, and there's not a sign of this crow anywhere in our backyard, in our trust me, we looked in our neighborhood, nowhere. And I had this weird idea that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna Google if crows play dead. I don't know why, but I was like, I'm just gonna see. And so I looked it up, and did you know birds do in fact play dead? Like, did you know that? I was shocked. And so I have chosen to believe that the crow was playing dead and is now back flying with his crow friends and completely fine. And so I'm very happy for the crow. This seems like a very pointless story, but what it made me think about was new beginnings. You think something has quite literally died, and somehow it has taken off again and been reborn, so to speak. I'm taking a lot of liberties with words here, but really that's what it made me think about, was like, this crow got to start again. Maybe had a near-death experience, maybe was terrified, but this crow got to start again. And so I want to give you the opportunity to start every day again. Maybe you don't need to go and play dead, but you can start every single day over again. It's a fresh opportunity. There's a clean slate, and we can just keep starting over as many times as we need. We don't need to wait for the new year. You know, great, because we just had it. I don't know if you remember, but it was like New Year's Eve a couple days ago. So I want to give you permission throughout this year. If you feel the need to start over, you don't need to wait for the first of the month or for a Monday or for 10 a.m., whatever it is, you can just start over as many times as you need. And that is what I want to offer you. So that's what I'm thinking about today. And I love you, and I hope you enjoyed my story time. Okay. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.